Express Sport brings you all the latest news and opinions from Saturday's action at the United States Grand Prix. It was normal service resumed in Texas. As for the first time since June in any Formula One format, Max Verstappen bagged pole position. The Red Bull star let his racing do the talking, setting the fastest time for sprint qualifying, with the main event set to take place on Saturday evening. But Verstappen is acutely aware that most of the weekend's points are on offer during Sunday's race, as the Dutchman aims to make it 2 poles from 2 in qualifying later today. Norris has been left with plenty of questions heading into Saturday's action, whereas Lewis Hamilton served up his latest Max Verstappen snub after a pulsating day 1 in the Lone Star State. The FIA are reportedly set to increase the cost cap for the 2026 season onwards, with new team Audi enjoying a greater budget as they attempt to play catch-up to the rest of the field. According to a report from BBC Sport, a threshold of $215 million, £165 million, will be implemented from 2026 onwards, marking a major increase from the $135 million, £103 million, cap used in 2024. These changes have been made to allow teams based in countries outside of the UK to compete while not being punished for the higher average salary demands of their locations. Lance Stroll has admitted his weird F1 superstition. The Canadian racer uses the same pair of boots throughout an entire season. In an interview with motorsport.com ahead of the United States Grand Prix, Stroll explained, "You're going to be pretty grossed out, but I try to drag my racing boots out for a whole season. They get more comfortable over time as they're broken in, but there's an element of superstition in there, too. If you have a good race during the season, you kind of want to hang on to the boots and the gloves. I had lucky underwear for a bit, but that's when I was 8 years old, and then I got to 13 or 14, and they started getting tight, so I had to give up that superstition."